Welcome to another edition of the IMX channel. Please make sure to like, subscribe, so we have that out of the way. And then we can actually dive into the topic of today, which is conviction. How can you build conviction, and in what do you want to have conviction? Conviction is true confidence. It's like confidence taking to realization, that it's unshakable. Nothing can tell you anything else, and you know it to be true. And my intention for this call is that by the end of this video, is that you can feel, or at least have had a glimpse of what true conviction in yourself is. So, in what do we want to have conviction? I would say you want to have conviction in yourself, in what you're all about, what you represent, and who you truly are at the core of your being, so that nothing can truly shake you. You are stable, regardless of what happens. Your confidence, your faith, your conviction does not waver. You're like a mountain, you're like a rock, or like a deep, still ocean. And the conviction that we want to have this in ourselves. And at least in the way that I teach with IMX, is that your being, or at least the most true parts about your being, are twofold. On one hand, you have the I am, which is that which unifies us all. It's the underlying awareness that makes possible any experience. And it's so simple to just recognize it. All it requires is just for you to be aware of the fact that you are. Not of anything in particular, just that you are, without any additions. And next to this awareness, as your more formless state, you could also say there's a form or an expression to who you truly are, which we label as the X, which is the divine blueprint, the sacred mission that is inside of you, that you have chosen to enter this game with, or that you carry with you since your birth. And this is what we want to also be convinced of, because it can really be sometimes a little bit subtle to access that awareness, but the calling is a feeling, is a sensation in your heart that will never ever leave you. Even if you suppress it, or even if society has suppressed it, there's still a fire in you, a light that has never died, that has never given up on you. Your true friend that always has whispered to you, but that has allowed you to have your free will. And what I wish for you is to light that up, to again awaken to why you came here, to feed that flame and to become convinced of it. So your back, your spine is straight. You're like a pillar of heaven, and nothing can throw you off of that. You're convinced of the state of your soul, and you know that you can always stay true to that, regardless of circumstance. Even if you, for example, which I've been, homeless on the street without any money, you can still be okay. You can still know that, hey, I still have to choose, I still have the choice to choose my state, to choose how I want to feel. I could walk into a war zone, and yes, there would be challenges and fears could come up, but I could stay true to who I really am, because I can clearly see, I am convinced that I am X, that I am that state. Because no fear, no doubts can truly touch that state. It's your choice, it's your free will. It's what you came here with, and it is your power. It's like your staff that you ground yourself with, or the torch that you hold, carrying the light of who you truly are. And this is truly so epic. This is what we're talking about with aligning with your ex, playing the game time and time, recognizing who you truly are, seeing that more clearly, and actually recognizing that that is what you want. That X, that essence, that state of being, that is what you're looking for outside of yourself. What you're trying to find in food or in a relationship or in some kind of other dream. If you truly investigate all of these things, all of those things which you look outside of for yourself, you only do them because they give you a little glimpse of that greater state. They give you a slight glimpse, but you have side effects, whether you're smoking, alcohol, even coffee, like anything outside of you can be used as a crutch. But what if I tell you that you can get it straight from the source, straight from inside of you, straight from the awareness that contains everything? You can choose your unique way. You can charter your unique signature that is your soul. And you can then start to express that. You can start to discern it. You can start to isolate that, smell that, so that you recognize it and that you're paying attention. When the emotional guiding system kicks in, when you're feeling slightly off, when you're not feeling completely in alignment with that state, that is the mechanism of the universe letting you know, like, hey, you're a little bit off center. That's what feeling bad means. It's like an elastic band that gets pulled back with the suffering until you finally investigate and let go of those beliefs. Step by step, of course. And then you can be free. You do not have to let yourself be held back anymore by these programs that you pick up, that you've started to identify with, and sometimes even protect. Well, it was never truly yours. You just picked it up from society, from your parents. This is why we want to investigate. This is why we want to be extremely honest towards ourselves. Like, why am I here? What am I here truly to express? What is that state? And even if it's just a vague feeling, it's your responsibility to blow life into that, to sit with yourself, to meditate on it until it is all that you see, because it's the only reason why you came here. It is your true intent for being here. And this is what I want you to be convinced of. Because as soon as you're convinced of this, and even on a relative level, when there are challenges, still you can get like bodily reactions or very busy thoughts or a lot of emotions coming up. But on a deeper level, you're not holding onto that for your safety, because you can clearly see that who you are is this state, is this powerful state, is this X. And then you can plant that flag. I am X. I am this state of being, and nothing in the universe can tell me otherwise, because I have free will. I can choose how I want to feel, regardless of circumstances. Also, this might take some practice, but you can actually, in any circumstance, even if you're feeling depressed or do not feel good, on a deeper level, you can still decide, like, hey, I still want to shine my love and my light on this. I still have a golden attitude, because truly a golden attitude is the key to life, to always come from a powerful state and to share that unconditionally with the world, to give other people also the permission to. You can be who you want to be. You can be yourself. You don't have to try so hard. You're already that. When you take away all these layers, all these fears, all this human programming, all these doubts, there it is, your X, your soul, the sun of your being. You could say the X is like the sun, and the awareness is more subtle, it's like the sky. And both of those create a beautiful, powerful emanation, full of conviction that there is a deep knowing inside of you, that you know that you are the creator, that you decide, that you have the final say, that nothing can truly touch you, and that you can decide how you want to live, how you want to feel, how you want to talk, how you want to speak, what you want to eat. This is ultimate empowerment, true responsibility, without it feeling like a heavy burden. It's more like a fun game where you're feeling like there's this great invitation, this great opportunity from the universe giving to you. You get to decide how you want to feel, how you want to express yourself. And there's no limit to this. People do not lie when they say everything is possible. It truly means that everything is possible. You can express this awareness, this infinity. It can express itself in endless ways. And you are one of these expressions, and you can do with this expression what you want. Even if it has been a certain way your entire life, you right now have a fresh new moment to pick your axe and to, like, you're standing in the mine with your pickaxe. You're just, no, I'm just going to choose this. I'm just going to choose this. If you have to clean up some belief, do it, but just continue. This is what truly staying true means. And this is how you can become more convinced and confident in your state, and that it contains everything that you want. So you do not have to hustle backwards. Look for this state in all the wrong places outside of yourself. You get it straight from the source. You take a direct hit from it, and you get more clear on that. You become more awake to that. You allow that power to just stream through, because that power always wants to stream through you effortlessly. It's always knocking on the back of your head. It's always whispering to you. All you have to do is just give up all your possessions that you think are going to help you to get where you want to go. Just let go of all of it. Just like truly humble yourself right now and know that there's such a greater path for you, such a wonderful hero's journey, such a beautiful adventure. Just cost you your old life, your old crap. Stop protecting it like there's no value in it. It's never going to get you anywhere. What you want to do is you want to become open and available for your soul, for your higher self, to speak to you and to follow those breadcrumbs step by step. Keep aligning yourself through the path of least resistance, through the path of highest excitement, with the natural flow, the natural stream of your spirit. Because it's always already there. We just need to quiet the noise for a little bit, pay attention, and there it is, the next step. And that is all that you ever need to know. You just remember the definition I gave to you from abundance from Bashar in the last video. You have the ability to do what you need to do whenever you need to do it. You're in true abundance. Everything is always right there, all that you need to actually live the adventure that you set out for yourself here on earth with your higher self at the mountaintop, being able to see all the little roads. And for you, it might not seem linear. No, I need to go this way. What if you just surrender? If you just admit that you have no idea what you need to do? You have truly no idea. I have no idea. I just follow the next step and the next step and the next step. And by doing that, the path reveals itself. You make the path by walking. So walk with ever greater conviction, with ever greater steps. It reminds me of this scene in the Indiana Jones movies, where they also have to walk over like a deep cliff, sort of. And he needs to have faith that when he takes the step into that cliff, or into that, sorry, I don't know the English word, um, that the step will appear. And this is truly what it feels like when you leave behind your old life, when you're like, all right, I forgive it. I give it up. I start on this hero's journey, seemingly as a fool, not knowing anything, but I feel the calling. I know this is true. This is what my heart is calling me to, and I want to awaken to that. This is all that I ever want. All these things I look outside of myself, they just keep me hypnotized. They just keep me in a program. They just keep me asleep. I want to stay true to a higher calling. I want to live a fucking epic life and share that with other people who are also feeling this inspiration. So, in the beginning, it might feel because you're leaving everything behind you, take that step. But once you place that first step, then you notice, hey, actually, a stairway appeared. And then you take another step and another step. And maybe some fears, but what about, but you just calm down again, you just reset, and you bounce back. I am X. I recognize that I am. Always, fuck, I can always rely on that. Let me just freestyle my X. Let me just choose my state. And take this at whatever pace feels comfortable for you. It's a marathon, it's not a sprint. So take it step by step. Keep sharpening that X, keep fine tuning it. Get more clear on what that state is, and conviction will build in the background. That even when you've forgotten it for a while, you can just shift back. Because you have realized it already to a certain extent that you can always fall back on it. And the illusion can no longer fool you with thinking that you do not know who you are. On a deeper level, you truly know who you are. You do. You actually do. Even if your mind might be suggesting, no, I don't. No, I don't. That's because those are the programs we have been identifying with. And the more we can see through those, the more we can let go of those, the more we can go a little bit subtler, a little bit deeper. We find our soul singing our most favorite, most blissful, most loving tune that we've ever heard, which feels like home. This is your X, and it's dynamic. It can express itself in so many ways, but allow your own X, your own heart to instruct you, to teach you. Be a humble servant to your own heart because it has all the answers, all the keys. This is it for this video. I hope you've had a glimpse of this conviction, or at least feel it in strength, and know that it just can never, ever leave you. It's just a deeper realization of who you truly are. So just keep practicing, recognizing that you are, recognizing, hey, I am. Oh my God, I still am, and it's always radiating. And the more that I recognize it, the more that it lights up, the more it becomes apparent, the more that I become aware and lucid in my dream. And the more I have the ability to actually direct and choose and change the landscape of this dream, the more I can influence through my vibration, through my soul song, the more I can paint and express and give and share and do whatever the fuck I want with this heart. Just allow your heart to fly free, to touch the sky and to wave everything that has been holding you back, to just wave it bye bye. Bye bye. I don't need to hold on to it. All I need for my hero's journey for this great adventure is I am an X. Everything else, thank you, but you may leave. These are the only things that you need, so you can travel light, and at the same time, you know you don't need anything else. All you need to do is have the humility that you can listen to your X, that subtle frequency, that subtle song that is always guiding you. And just play that tune. Just play that tune. Ignore all the noise from the world. Take throughout the day always quiet moments where you just tune into your true self and where you allow that to speak to you, to inform you, to caress you, to give you true rest, true soul's rest. Thank you for your attention. Truly appreciate you. It's an honor playing this game together. And check out one of my other videos. And I hope to see you on the next one. Much love.